everyone, today we're going to be making the reversible doll that I mentioned a few videos ago, but you all know what happened. And we're going to do this in parts because you had to make two of basically everything. And so today we're making just the top part aside from the hair. So what we're going to need today is two colors of yarn, a stitch marker, some scissors, needles, a yarn needle basically, and the yarn hook. This is a Karen 1 pound. It's a medium 4-weight yarn, and it usually calls for a 5mm hook, but we want less holes, so I got an F5, which is a 3.75mm hook. You can use the same one if you feel that you want it to be smaller. You could use the one it calls for if you're a very tight crocheter and you feel like that you're more comfortable with that. And that's what we need just for this part, and some safety eyes. So the first thing we do is we make our magic loop, and then we put 6 single crochet into our loop. Three, 4, 5, 6. And then we put our stitch marker into the last single crochet we made. And for our second round, we increase in each stitch while hiding our tail. So we're putting 2 single crochet in each stitch of the previous round. So there's 2, 4, 6, 10, and we end with 12. You don't do that, but you end, oh my goodness, with 12. And then for our third round, we put 1 single crochet into the first single crochet of the previous round, and then we make an increase, or 2 single crochet into the next stitch, and we continue doing this until we reach the end. It might curl up a bit, but that's normal. We want that because, well, it's ahead. And we end with the increase in the last stitch. And by now we should have 18 single crochet. For our fourth round, we will put 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the second stitch, and an increase in our third stitch. And we will continue doing this until the end of this round. Okay, and we always end with the increase in the last stitch. By now we should have 24 stitches. For our fifth round, we're going to put 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the second stitch, and 1 single crochet in the third stitch. And then in our fourth stitch, we will increase. And we will continue doing this until the end of this round. For round 6 through 10, we're going to single crochet in each stitch. So you have 30 stitches, and from 6 to 10, when you single crochet, you're also going to have 30 stitches. So for 5 rounds, we're just going to be single crocheting in each stitch. I'll do this round with you, and then I'll come back when I have all 10 rounds finished. Well, the 5 we're missing, actually. This is what we should have after 10 rounds, and now we will begin decreasing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one single crochet in the first stitch, one single crochet in the second stitch, one single crochet in the third stitch, and we'll invisible decrease in the fourth and fifth stitch. Please pretend I said that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, because 4 and 5 are stitched together. So 1, 2, 3, invisible decrease. And we'll continue to do this until we reach a stitch marker or until the end of the round. We just repeat this pattern. So by the end, we should have 2 single crochets missing, and this is where we put our decrease. We end with a decrease, so we put our stitch marker here, and for our 12th round we put 1 single crochet into the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the second stitch, and invisible decrease with the third and fourth stitch, and we continue this pattern around until we reach the end of the round. And I would stuff it all right. Actually, no. We're going to insert our safety eyes between 7 and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right about here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, yeah. This is normally a lot easier. Maybe I stitched a little more tightly this time. And then go, so 1, 2, 3, about 3 or 4 stitches apart. And I would begin stuffing at this point. So stuff until you feel that you're okay. And obviously this won't be the end of our stuffing because we have more to go. But when you feel it's about right, that's when you should stop. So for our 13th stitch, what we're going to do is we're going to put one single crochet in our first stitch, an invisible decrease in the next stitch, so really we're just ending up with the same amount of stitches we had when we were before we started increasing, if that makes sense. So by the end of this round we're going to have 12 stitches, and we will end again with the invisible decrease. Now for row 14, we are going to single crochet in each stitch. So again, we will end with 12 stitches. Our last stitch might be a little different though, because so we're gonna cut this right here, and we have to switch colors. So what I do is I insert my hook in the last stitch and pull here through, and then make our single crochet like this. I know there are different ways to do this where you don't have this right here, but we don't exactly. I think that'd be a little more difficult, and I don't want to push too hard yet. And I know a lot of people tie this right here because paranoia. I'm gonna do that too, but I mean, people say you usually don't have to. And then for our rounds 15 and 16, we are just going to single crochet in each stitch of the previous rounds. You know, I think I could have put this in the back, but... Or we put the eyes on the other side. I'm sorry. I didn't think this through, apparently. But, you know, sorry. I'm gonna cut this off right here and just use it as stuffing. So it's going in there. Also, when we attach the eyes, I believe that you should also, if you want to embroider the eyes on, do it when we did this.